do you see Canelo versus Golovkin in the rematch?
Ooh, man, that's a great fight too.
Who'd you have winning the first one?
I thought Golovkin won the first one because he put the pressure, and I think that Canelo toward the end didn't really want to fight. He was throwing punches to get him off of him, so he hit him with good shots and just to get him off of. But Golovkin was like keeping the pressure and touching him. And at the end of the day, it looked like Golovkin really wanted to fight. It looked like Canelo was just ready to do another fight, the next fight. You know, it looked like Golovkin really wanted it better. So I think Golovkin, I would have gave it to Golovkin. This fight, I think that it could go with Golovkin because now he knows. I think he started off late with Canelo, with the punches and stuff like that. But I think Canelo, honestly, I think Canelo's the sharper fighter. The sharper, better, the technician, and has more tools. I think Golovkin's bigger, stronger, and I don't think Canelo can fight the whole 12 rounds. I think that he needs to take breaks. He needs to do his thing, move around a little bit, do his thing some more, move around a little bit. I think if Golovkin stays on top of him the whole 12 rounds, like he did the last fight in the 10th or 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th round. If he starts off like that, and, you know, it's going to be very hard for Canelo.
When a fight is that close, does either guy have a mental edge going into the rematch? I know when you fought Oscar the first time, I felt like you clearly beat him.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you felt like you clearly beat him going into the rematch. So
the second fight was a lot closer than the first fight to me. That's why if you see my facial expression when they said unanimous decision and they said Shane Mosley, I was like, oh, you got, because the first time was a split decision and I know I beat him better than I beat him the second time, so that's why I had the look on my face that I won. Psychologically, if we're talking about Canelo and Golovkin, psychologically, it looked like to me that Golovkin had the edge mentally because he was the one that was chasing and going after Canelo, and Canelo was like, you know what, I'm tired and I just need to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody has the mental, it's going to be Golovkin. The mental confidence, I believe. Not saying that Canelo won't have confidence. Canelo's going to have great confidence. Canelo, I'm not going to say outclassed, but he was touching Golovkin with all kind of stuff.
And he was able to take Golovkin's power, which everybody thought he could do.
He was able to take Golovkin's power, but Golovkin was hesitant.
Is that because of Canelo's power?
That's because of Canelo's power. That's because he didn't know if Canelo can actually rock him, knock him out, or whatever. So Golovkin was hesitant too. They both were hesitant. Now, which could be a good fight, they're going to both go out there and do their thing. Canelo's going to start off doing what he does. Golovkin's going to come out probably even stronger.
Which one do you think can adapt better? I mean, is it going to be easier for Canelo to make adjustments, or is it going to be Golovkin who has to make the adjustments?
In the beginning, it's going to be easier for Canelo, and toward the end, because Canelo doesn't like to fight the whole fight, it's going to be really hard for Canelo, because Golovkin's going to be on the whole fight.
Is that a consistent problem for Canelo, that he doesn't like to fight the entire fight? Is that a stamina
that's
thing?
That's a serious problem for him for this fight. I know.
They said the same thing about Oscar too. They said the same thing about Oscar, that he would kind of fade at the end.
Well, that's because as we got older, he started fading at the end. He started picking the rounds when they're going to fight. You know, picking the time. You know, the beginning and the end. You know, he started thinking too much instead of when you're younger, you just go out there and just do your thing. You get older, you be like, okay, I gotta, and then walk away a little bit, walk away over here, okay, 30 seconds, 10 seconds, all right, go to rest. You know.